Om Namo Gurudev, Namo Gurudev, Namo Gurudev.
Hi there, I'm GuruMeher and I'm talking about senses of the soul. Your emotions are the senses of the soul, and this is a little intro to the work we do on depression. So there's a book, Senses of the Soul, and then there's an accompanying video course that is got 9 modules working on different emotions. And the section on depression, I want to let you know a little bit about it in case that's something you'd like to learn about. First of all, the overview. Emotions help us, they're very viable, valuable friends that help us figure out what we need, what's going wrong, and how to fix it. So we give you at soulanswer.com and at sensesofthesoul.com, you can find this work where you can study. First, there's a foundation for emotional liberation that gives you the overview of how to work with your emotions in a very conscious, positive way. We'd like for you to take that first to understand everything, how this works. It's a game-changing, cutting-edge way to work with your emotions. They're not this horrible, awful thing that they often feel like and makes us do stupid things and feel bad. They're there for a purpose and to help you. So along that line, you can study, there's a 4-class module on depression. And it's going to tell you the purpose of depression. You don't have this emotion just because you're weak, stupid, idiot. But it comes up when you believe that you are, when you don't know how to get what you want. Right? That's what we're here in life, trying to move forward, achieve things, take care of ourselves, get what we want, avoid pain, those kind of things. Well, so there's things you want. When you get blocked, when you don't get what you want, you just don't know how yet. It's just like a kid learning to crawl and then walk and then run. So there's nothing wrong with you not knowing how to get what you want. But what normally happens is first you get frustrated and more energy comes. All right, I try harder. Sometimes trying harder doesn't get you what you want. Sometimes it's the wrong approach. Think about something like getting someone to love you, or, just pushing harder, can push them away. Sometimes it's patience or some other approach that's going to work better. Well, when you've been doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, but not getting it, at some point you're going to lose a little enthusiasm, lose a little energy, get tired, just first of all, but you might start losing hope. You might think, it'll never happen, it'll never work, I can't do it, what's wrong with me? And then you start going into discouragement. You might fall deeper into despair, become despondent, and then you drop deeper into non-feelingness, like I really don't care. And that we call depression. But the real emotional component of depression that we're referring to in this area is apathy, is where you don't feel, don't care, and you just don't have any energy anymore. Well, like every emotion, there's a brilliance to that. Because if you haven't been able to get what you want, and you haven't seen the clarity of some other way to get it, and sometimes maybe you just don't even want it anymore or need a new approach. The genius of apathy and depression is to give up, to really just, you're holding on to, I need this and this is the way to get it, but it hasn't been working. So the genius of depression is to let go and relax and refresh and then look around and go, maybe there's a different way. Now that's a brief, simplistic view of this thing. But in the module on depression, we'll give you details and practices, very specific practices. So you don't have to take my word for it, so that you have your own direct experience of this thing. So you have a safe way to handle, feel, and process your apathy, your depression. That's what we can give you. So we have a whole system set up for you, exercises so you can safely feel. We've got web-based resources for you to read the material. Again, this is a companion course where I'll lead you through this entire book, Senses of the Soul. And in the depression module, there's 4 classes, approximately 1 hour each. Again, with information, resources, practices, give you a little homework, let you self-study this thing, and guide you right through how to get from the depths of despair to see the purpose of the basis and the purpose of your emotions, and you'll find within yourself the solutions. And it's a self-therapy that way. And then every emotion has this ultimate gift. It gives you gifts of well-being and enhanced well-being along the way. And then the ultimate gift, in this case of depression, is willingness and optimism. Unbounded willingness and unbridled optimism. And not that you want to stay there all the time, but you certainly don't want to stay in depression all the time. So I have a lot of compassion for you. I know that a lot of people are suffering with depression. I have myself. But there's the remedy is within the pain, I tell you. So I'll give you a way to decode this thing and work your way through it. You'll have lots of support. We also have a coaching group that goes with it. So you can get on, study these videos, and then get on the phone with me and a few other people and get some guidance. So I hope you'll join me. That's Senses of the Soul, section on depression is the one we're talking about now. And you can go to sensesofthesoul.com or soulanswer.com, and either one will bring you to this work. Thank you very much.
You